Folks, and welcome to the channel. Well, here we are, time for the base. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a grey colour and then we're going to work our way up. So here we go, starting with a nice bit of wolf grey. We're going to basically just cover everything. So a bit dull, bit boring, but don't worry, we'll get somewhere. So there you go, that's everything painted grey. Now we're going to go for some Briar Queen. Now this is a contrast paint, so yep, really big, sloppy brush, get it really wet, and we're just going to slop that all over. Now this will naturally soak into all into the recesses and form a dark line there. But on the flat surfaces, as you can see, it dries kind of patchy. Looks awful, don't worry, we're going to make that better. So next thing, contrast. Talosar blue, an even darker contrast paint. So what we're going to do is go into all the little details, all the really deep ridges, and get some of this in there. Once again, you're going to scream, why aren't we going white for a snowy base? We'll explain later. Right, so in we go. Oh, you can't really see. Let me just reposition that a tiny weeny bit. Yep, there we go. Right, so what we're going to do is paint it in all the little recesses here and there like that. And then, yeah, it looks awful. So let's continue with that. So, Hoarth blue. Right, what we're going to do, dry brush this on. And this is going to try and blend between the two and kind of give it an even colour. So here we go. There you go. Looking a bit icy. No, not really, but don't worry, stick with us, we'll get there. Right, ivory, the first hint of anything that's even slightly snowy white. So once again, a little blob of that, dry brush it on, and what we're going to do is try and cover pretty much everything. So there you go, looking a little bit more like where we want to go. Not a lot, but hey, we're getting there. So next stop on our list, Lahmian medium. Okay, so this is a paint with no pigment. If you can imagine, it will give a thin gap between the paints. So there you go, it just unifies things and allows light to penetrate in strange ways. Not what we want, but getting there. So there you go, all looking like that. Next thing on the list, we're going to try and brighten it a bit with another dry brush. This time we're going to go for Rack White. As you can see, it's a dry paint, so you're not going to spill it. But don't worry, perfect for dry brushing. So there we go, build it all up. And what we're going to do is give every little area like that a bit of a tickle with it. As you can see, that starts to really crisp things up and make things look, well, more like we want it to. So, are we ready? No, of course not. Let's do that base. Right, well, that's tabletop, but I think we can go further, and we will. So thanks for joining us. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.